Welcome to the English Leap podcast, the show where we explore powerful ideas, inspiring stories, and life-changing conversations. I'm your host, and today's episode is boldly titled, "This Video Will Change Your Life." Now, we don't throw that phrase around lightly, but we believe the ideas we're going to share could genuinely spark something in you. A mindset shift, a habit, a decision that sets you on a whole new path. And to unpack this, I'm joined by guest's name. He's someone who has spent years exploring personal growth, education, and transformation.
Thanks for having me. I love today's title because it's ambitious. People see a headline like that and think, yeah, right, another clickbait. But sometimes one video, one sentence, or one conversation really can plant a seed that grows into something huge.
Yes, and today we're going to dive into what makes content, or even just an idea, so life-changing. We'll share stories, practical lessons, and challenges for you, the listener. By the end, you'll walk away with tools to take action immediately. Let's start with the obvious question. Why are people so drawn to videos, books, or podcasts that promise transformation?
Well, I think it's because deep down, most people want to improve. They feel stuck, maybe in their job, their habits, or even just their daily routines. And when they see a title like, "This Will Change Your Life," there's hope in that.
Hope, but also skepticism, right? I mean, we've all clicked on videos that promised the world and delivered nothing.
Absolutely. But sometimes you do stumble on something that hits you at the right moment. For me, I once saw a video on minimalism, and it wasn't even long, maybe 10 minutes. But after watching it, I literally donated half my clothes. It wasn't just cleaning out my closet, it was clearing my mental space.
That's a powerful example. For me, it was a TED Talk about vulnerability by Brené Brown. I didn't expect much, but it completely reshaped the way I thought about relationships and leadership. So yeah, sometimes one video really can be a turning point. All right, let's break down some of the biggest lessons that can actually change your life, like the kind of ideas people remember forever.
Gratitude seems cliché, but science shows it works. If you take 2 minutes every night to write 3 things you're grateful for, it rewires your brain. Instead of focusing on stress, you start noticing good moments.
And the cool thing is, it's simple. You don't need money, you don't need time, you just need consistency. Imagine if every listener did that tonight. People think change comes from big, dramatic moves. But real transformation comes from small habits. Like, brushing your teeth is tiny, but imagine not doing it for a year.
Exactly. When I started exercising, I didn't join a gym. I just committed to 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes turned into 20, then 60, and a year later, I'd run a marathon. Change compounds.
Another big one here, how you see failure. Some people treat it as the end, others treat it as feedback. That mindset shift is life-changing.
100%. Every successful person has failed more times than they've succeeded. The difference is they kept going.
Final one here. Attention. Your attention is your most valuable currency. If you give it away to distractions, you lose. If you invest it in learning, creating, building relationships, you win.
Yeah, and in today's world, attention is constantly hijacked. Just learning to put your phone down for 1 hour and focus on reading, creating, or even just talking with someone, that can completely shift your life.
Let's get personal. Can you share a moment in your own life where one small change led to transformation?
Sure, for me, it was fitness. I hated running, but I started with just 5 minutes. That 5 minutes eventually became a marathon. It wasn't about the distance. It was about proving I could become the kind of person who follows through.
I love that. And notice, both of our stories started small. a 5-minute run, one awkward video. That's the pattern. Okay, let's talk about the listener. If you're listening right now, you're probably thinking, okay, great stories, but how do I apply this to my life?
Here's a simple framework. 1. Pick one small habit. 2. Do it daily for 30 days. 3. Track your progress. 4. Share it with one person for accountability. And it doesn't have to be big. Maybe you journal one sentence, or read one page, or do one push-up. It's not about size, it's about consistency. Exactly. And the beautiful thing is, once you prove to yourself you can stick to one thing, you start believing you can change bigger things.
So, if you're listening, pause right now. Yes, right now. And think, what's one habit I can start today? Write it down. All right, as we wrap up, what's one message you'd like to leave the audience with?
That life doesn't change overnight. It changes in small, consistent steps. Start small, but start today.
Beautiful. And for me, I'd say don't just consume this podcast, act on it. Pick one thing and do it. If you do, this really could be the video or podcast that changes your life. Thanks for joining us on the English Leap podcast. If you found this valuable, share it with a friend, leave us a review, and remember, the change begins with you. See you next time.